loading. Just getting all the shenanigans loaded. Sorry about this, guys. Now let's get the shenanigans up and running. There's always needs to be 20 things at work. Right, then that's about right. Right, this session is going to be called Man Down Medic, mainly because I usually play with two other guys, Monk and Zenix. Zenix is still playing, but Monk is currently moved away, so he is waiting for better internet. So it will. He's basically an engineer, so we're gonna have to try and do engineer shit. Because we've got since we last streamed, we have got some walls, and Zenix has built a printer. Which is not bad, not bad. I'm also incredibly over encumbered. By how much? By 20% odd. Engineering tree, I've got 21 points in engineering. What I'm planning to do is I need to unlock a hallway and this, so I need 50 points for that, 30 points for that, and 25 points for that. So I've got enough to open this one, then that, and then that, and I've got a kind of plan of what I need to do. Now, the game, still early access, still a few bugs. As you can tell in here, I have a pistol. Alright, Linux. I've got a pistol and I have some ammunition here. Basically, from what I know, is the pistol and the ammunition. Ammunition is this one is for the assault rifle, and the pistol is one that I got when I first spawned on. The problem is there's a bug with the hierarchy or the higher tiers of ammunition. They kind of conflict with the old talent tree, so they don't build. I've learned how to make them, but we won't let me build them. So unless I find ammunition for it, it's pretty pointless. We've got a battery here for the light. There's a couple extra batteries in here. I can't remember if I made them. I might have already been used. Now, I'm still a tiny bit encumbered, but I need to get a crap load of some sap as well. Need a crap load of hydrogen from the geysers. So I think I've read there's one at latitude 15, longitude 2-ish. So we need to head in that direction. You're looking at northeast-ish. So let's see what we can find. And hopefully we'll find something cool. I hope. hopefully get something. Because I can't wait until I get a vehicle, to be honest, because what I have, how much of these have I got? One more. What I currently have is about 10 or something barrels, but you need 2 barrels per portion of plastic, so I feel I might have to go back a couple of times. I think we're okay for the carbon. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, motherfucker? Yeah, the problem I've done as well is I've started to try and learn the higher trees for the ammunition, and I just found out there's a big bug, so I can build these weapons, but we're gonna have to salvage the ammunition, including this stuff here, because I can't actually make it yet because there's a bug with it. My plan is to learn 1, 2 and 3 so I can build the basics of the base, and then if you can build I'm going to build a sector for you to build your agricultural bit, and what we'll do is I'll get some of these as well, but we need some lights around the base as well. No worries. I mean, a combination of it being buggy and just trying to get it working in the first place. Right, so we need to get into 15. Let's get down from up here. 15 and then 2. It's minus at the moment. Problem is as well, when you get up high, it's very easy to do fall damage. On top of that problem, if you go down, okay, I'm going to go and be a bit safe here, or go on to the kind of nice ground bits. This is where you have big sandworms up here. I think I've attacked pretty much everything in the game so far, or been attacked by them, or had to run from them, except for one of the kind of queen things. That queen thing is the only thing I've not attacked, because it scared me, so I ran. Lithium, it's the only way to get lithium, and lithium is what you need to make batteries, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to get my battery stuff and I'm going to go. Oh shit. No, 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 go away, go away, go away. That was fucking close. Oh, and a fucking meteor shower as well. I think nobody likes me. Right, so you start heading this way. I've got some beacons on me so I can put a place for the hydrogen geysers. See, I'd like to attack. I'll even need to get some more weapons maybe, because I have found some ammunition for one of the machine guns. So maybe when I make the machine gun, I might nip down the queen. There's a few bugs with the game, so you can't actually go into the mine as a party. You can only go by yourself. They used to be able to go as a party, I think, but I think it's bugged. I love this game, but everything's bugged in it. It just is.
Clear dehydration detected.
Dehydration.
Hydration levels are now satisfied.
Sap's pretty good, it's a pretty good drink, but I just realised I thought I'd fill a little bit more than that, so if I find a tree on the way here, I'm going to have it. The trek to go and get the rubber tree was insane. Right, our base is nearly 1,000 meters away. And I think... Right, how are we going to do this? We're going to go this way, around that way. Let's go around this way, I think. I think it doesn't help that I'm pretty over encumbered. I see Ep3 vaguely in the distance. It's not that tree I need to use, it's the one that has a kind of thing around the outside where the sap is. That's a red berry tree. The thing about these guys is trying to get to them is a pain in the ass. Okay, getting close. Hello, dude! Right, so needing to go more north to find geysers. Is that lightning actually hitting the ground just over there? Are we gonna die if we go to this bit? Needs to go north from here to find geysers. Oh. If we find gold, that'll be handy as well. Awesome, awesome placing of that satellite, isn't it? I wonder if there's any higher levels than that, because we only ever seem to encounter level 1s. Not that I want to be any higher levels, so just... Okay, why is the lightning actually hitting where we need to go? This is not a good time. Oh, there you are. Excellent, excellent. Well spotted. Don't know what the white ones are. I think we're needing the yellowy. Hydrogen. The all hydrogen? Oh, it's nitrogen. Hydrogen. Right, what I'm gonna do. But hydro slash nitro. Up. Still not as bad as the rubber tree, because the rubber tree generally is the furthest away thing. Because you need basically carbon, and you need hydrogen to make oh, for fuck's sake. Right, we need hydrogen and carbon to make rubber. And you need the rubber to start making things like the buildings. Now, I am over encumbered to fuck, so let's have a look how long it takes. This way, this way. Get round it, no, get round here. Come on, you mother. You mother. Oh. I won!
Suit breached.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I heard you.
Restored.
Makes it even worse when you're knackered, because when you're knackered, you just do more damage. Are you still with us? Oh, you're battling. Now, be careful, because I did end up encountering a rather large worm on the way here. Well, at least this is marked, so we know where to go to get more hydrogen. And nitrogen. I don't know what nitrogen is used for at the moment, but hydrogen is definitely something we need for rubber. Are you gold? Gold or copper? Yep. Use both of them. Oh, going to be attacked, going to be attacked, going to be attacked. Yeah, you give me that copper. Right, base be this way. Ooh, there's multi copper here. There you are. I think it's going light soon, isn't it? No, it's not, it's going dark. Or light, I can't remember. Tons of copper here, which could be very, very useful. Ah, shit. It's that time of night, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Move, 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 move. Utility. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, build, 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 build. Oh, shit. Shit. Right, time to go back. Time to get the fuck out of here. I'll put a marker down saying copper, because copper is something that we always run out of, and some of the higher up stuff seems to need copper. So I'll put a beaker down for it. Yeah, tons of copper here. Tons of copper. Yeah, so there's a marker down now, a beaker for copper. I can't pick it up because I am currently too encumbered. So I may have to come back here later on. At day, yeah. Because I need to go and well, that's not that far away. So I need to get the fuck back. I need to go and also get some tree sap because I'm running out of hydrogen. Come on, let's go. Last thing I want is to be hit by a freaking meteor. Oh, I can't wait until we start making vehicles.
Clear dehydration detected.
Starting to feel thirsty.
Shit. Come on. I need to drop this shit off and leg it to the water. Well, the tree sap bit. Come on. Slow as fuck. Right. There's no space left in here anymore, is there? Oh, thank you very much. Right. 6. Drink. Or not. Right click and drink.
Hydration levels are now
Click and
satisfied.
drink. Right, pop you back in there for you. There you go. Thank you very much for that. Now I need carbon. Bop. Bop. And to make all the plastic. You don't actually get to make a huge amount of plastic with the amount of gas. 2 back. And how much is it to make another? We are running out of stuff. Aluminium, plenty of aluminium. Right, so let's make it public to the colony. Change its nickname to Vowels. Change that. Woof. Now the plastic we're going to need for some of the habitats, but we don't do it just yet. Too sappy now, sorry, I should be gonna put the plastic in here as well. And keep hold of that. Commit to all. What I'll do, if it's okay, I'll put 2 empty ones in there. Put 2 empty ones in there, there you go. Drink. And eat. That's all done. So I need to go fill them up. In fact, I'll grab them all, we'll go fill them all up. Pop that and that back in here, sort them. If you want, what I'll do is I'll give you all the empty ones, and if you want, just chuck them in either here or in the. I've made a new barrel bin. Thank you so much for that, dude. That's not a bad little light. Quite bright. Right, I'll go. I have a feeling that eventually we're going to probably get rid of. Once you get the kitchens and stuff, we're pretty much going to get rid of the primitive stuff, because I'm pretty sure everything's made by the high-tech things. But also notice that if it's like iron, you only need 2 or 3 bits of iron to make an ingot. But when it comes to the higher up stuff, like lithium, plutonium, and copper, you actually need 5. Like gold, you need a bit more as well. Right, so let's have a look at what we can make now with the skill trees. 24 points in engineering, 21 in science. So you've got lights, anything I could make for science, go with chem station. Well, Index has done all that. Zenix has done all that, should I say. I can maybe learn. Radar dishes aren't available yet. The radar dishes, from what I've read about them, sound pretty cool. What you can do is it can it'll tell you what's in the area, like enemies. It will also tell you if what all's in the area. We do need to try and get a fabrication unit. So what I'll do is I'll go down this line. I need 30 points before I can get to them. I think that computer we could actually build. You got a fabricator. Do you know the computer? The computer furniture can you have like a chance or something to decrypt the crypt things that are in the equipment, and they are actually made for the barracks. There's how many? There's 4 furniture designed for the barracks. You have bed, your shower unit, which I'm going to try and learn, a computer unit which you can learn to decipher those things you find, and also at the end here will you can get a lounging area which gives you a buff or something. Anyway, let's see. Epic. Right, so I'll grab a couple of them. There you go. That land anywhere close to us? Right, so what I'll try and get a hallway next. So I have to learn this. So I need one more point for that, and a further 30 for that. Then I need 50 for that. What's this? Landing pad. Four-wheeler. I know that is got no weapons, but you can hold the most. I think that's the most aggressive item, is that mechanized suit. That's like a hover bike, which is pretty cool, and that's unarmed. That's fine. Right, I'm gonna go and just get ore, just so I can actually level up my engineering. Start building habitats. Actually, what we could do, because it's not long gone light, are you wanting to go try for that copper? Yeah, it does. So not only are the barrels heavy themselves, the gas adds weight to them. But what we're going to do is we don't need more gas yet. But what we could do is we could maybe go and have a look at getting some more of the copper. Since it's daylight. As long as you make sure not to be eaten by a worm. Now, from what I get, this game kind of there's a couple of random spawns, but certain things spawn in certain locations. So I think the copper should be okay for that. If not, we'll just get rid of that beacon if it doesn't spawn there. Then maybe another trip into the mine, just because it gives you quite a lot of engineering points going for some of that. Oh really? Little bastard. He's disappeared. He's fecked off. Or he's bugged. When the aliens use hacks, you know. What sort of world do we live in? There is a large spider over there. At least we know when we get to this sort of basin, it's going to be yeah, when we get to this basin, we know that a certain rather large animal lives here. At least we can warn properly now. We're needing to go over there. Ah, shit, again. Be careful if you're heading towards where I am, there's a very, very large worm coming. Oh, that looked dangerous. It's not a small creature, is it? Oh, got circuit board. Space to be. Oh, angry thing. Some meat. Right. Before Mr. Big Worm of Angry comes back, we'll go and see if we can get as much copper as possible. Seems to be his home, this big dust ball. Seeing as he keeps jumping here. I'm going to face this way. Oh, blocked by battery rock. If we get enough copper, I can actually start making chisels, which are better. Such a dodgy area. We've survived nearly a month, according to in-game time. Oh, that's a beacon. Precious metal. Precious metal. It's over there. Precious metal, precious metal, precious metal. Ah, fuck's sake. Be careful, dude. Dickhead's back. Whoa. Copper, 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 precious metal, copper. He really does not like us being here. Oh, Boba Bashi Rock. Make a couple. Come on, bastard. Oh, fucking scared the shit out of me. Where's your... Ah! Prick. Just gonna keep my eye out that way for big bad angry guy. Broken rock. Yeah, but I'm never sure if that rumble's actually him coming or just me shitting myself. You always have the fear that because it's a little bit buggy game, that one noise rumble that doesn't appear. one more here. Game about bashing rocks with another rock. Live in the future. So how you got on? Any more? Let's have a quick gander up here. Now I hope, for fuck's sake, I hope that they spawn here, which means we could always come back here to get some more copper. So let's see how far away that is. Got tons of it though. Precious metal, precious metal. Oh hell yeah! Those rocks need a good ass kicking. Right. I think I see two over here. We'll grab these last two and we'll head back and smelt them, and hopefully we can start building some more habitats. You copper? Yeah, you are copper. Where's my awesome bashing rock of all power? Bash you good, rock. Oh shit. Die, you weird bastards. Get back over here. Oh, fucking hell. There's tons of them. Come on. Get back over here. Why did you stay still and let me bash the shit out of you?
Vitals dropping.
Stupid weird squiggly thing. Warboss smash. Warboss bandage.
Vitals stabilized.
Feeling much better now.
Is there any more up there? So grab these, we head back. Start to become a bit encumbered. And a fucking sandstorm. Fucking fantastic. Right, let's get back to base. Smelt all this shit down. So we'd have to get it for a while. And then if we could try and get some lithium, we can actually make batteries again. Only problem we got with doing this is I just realised, are we going to be able to see that worm? I believe in you. Probably would do the trick, to be honest. guess this bit I have to worry about. We've entered big worm territory. But we didn't piss it off for some reason. It's not bad, we didn't die. Red parasite left motherfuckers.
Safe breached.
Whoa, what the hell just hit me?
Yeah, that's not good.
What the hell just hit me?
System restored.
I wasn't fully sure what hit me. The little parasites usually don't do shit. I forget they can kind of hit you because most of the time they don't. You can stand on them and they just kind of go off. I think my next couple of levels I'll try and chuck in some more speed. It's also getting late, so there's probably going to be an attack at the base. I think I don't know if it's based on level, because when you first appear at night you might get attacked by one little thing, but it seems to be getting more and more. Like that.
Rare dehydration detected.
Water would hit the spot.
And that.
Vitals dropping.
Shit. Does everybody have to hit me?
Seek medical assistance immediately.
Okie dokie, I'm going to go and get medical assistance. No. Prick. Drink, medical assistance,
Vitals dropping. Vitals stabilized.
and food. You are a dick, sir. I'm gonna bash you. Just let me kick your shit out of you. See, they're usually really difficult to kill by themselves, as in to kill a body, but if you actually take off two legs, you drop. Whoa, bosh, smash. To get a leg, they get a leg. Yes, his leg off. I mean, you can attack the center body, but it just takes ages to kill him. I broke a scythe, and another scythe I can. Do 5. You get your fat ass over here. Just lose a leg and I'm done with it. And you! Damn weirdo. Ah, you back off, you prick. Any more weirdo bastards? No. So first, let's get a lot of this smelted. I can make meat with you have kicked ass with. Weird alien shit I don't need anymore. Kind of equipment, pop that in there. Circuit boards, sort. Forge. Oof. Hopefully we'll get a few engineering things up. Come on! This is titanium, we can forge that. This gold, oh brilliant, we could use that. Copper, 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 copper. We don't do the carbon because we actually need it in that form. Get the rest of this smelted. Ooh, the pains of smelting. Done. Back into the ore bin, chuck them in here. Sort. Let's see if we've got any closer to actually making anything. I'm on 46 points. Now, for what I'd like with the base, I kind of need both Kid Taco 401, thank you very much for following, man. I want hallways and I want habitations. So I need to learn this piece of bollocks. So I need about 10 more points for the hallway. Beds I already ordered how to make. Also you got the cushioned area. So I need 9 points to make hallways, and then I need a further 50 points to make the habitation. Oh, and there's more baddies. You little bastard. Whoa, you prick, managed to punch me before. Sucker punch me then, you bastard. Haha. Is there any more of you? Nope, gone. And I made myself stuck. Alien bin. Meat, that's fine. It's weird because I think we might not even need liquid as much anymore, because if you get the kitchen and you get all the stuff in the agricultural bit done, you end up literally making like stews, which I think do your liquid and other stuff. Right. 9 more points and 50. So I think wait until light, and then we might go and maybe do another copper run, just because it does give you a fair few points. Liking the colours. Oh, waste disposal's full. Go and save my stats or whatever the hell it does. I don't know. Did you name one of these? And if I could name him, I'm going to name one too. Da bed. Haha, mine's got to bed. What time is it? 2 in the morning. Shouldn't be that long until light comes up. No, surely up there. There's rubber trees, mine, nitrogen, copper. Right, going for one more trek. So we don't have to worry so much about all the copper. Yeah. Can you even? You say you can't even salvage any of this, because I presume both of these are actually going to be makeable in game. I think, especially the dish. I know they're not at the moment, but they're supposed to be an extra large solar panel originally, but it never came in. I know that the dishes are in the tree, but they say coming soon on them. Goddamn sandstorms. Oh shit. Someone angered him. Oh. I'm using this opportunity to run across. And hope for there'd been a respawn. looks like a respawn. But are they copper? Yes. So at least we know from here copper is going to be a thing that always spawns. I thought it's going to jump in time. You get back over here. You get back here. Damn you bastard. Bashing rock down. The Warboss bash. Just realised this has moved a little bit, purely because last time my son thought it was a nice thing to grab. There's some more across here, then we'll check over the ridge. Base rocks. Copper. Copper. My beacon. Copper. Angry thing.
Vitals dropping.
I'm beginning to think someone doesn't like me.
Right, so for the talent tree. Wow, freaking missing point still. Right, over the ridge.
Vitals stabilized.
Feeling much better now.
couple in here. Anything in here? What about you? I think that's it for copper, really, isn't it? Nope, found another one. The wonderful world of bashing copper. I think that's about it. Base. I think. Yeah, we've got plenty, so we can just head back. Hey, dude. Thanks for jumping on the stream. Now, do we run across? Do we be dairy? I think we should. Blaze of glory via sandworm death.
Clear dehydration detected.
Starting to feel thirsty.
Ah, give us a second, I've got plenty. It's not bad, not bad. I bought this game when I think
Hydration levels are now
pretty much when it first came out. It's been buggy and off and on for a little while. The fuck? Been buggy off and on for a while. They've added a heck of a lot more content to it, but it's still buggy. I'm enjoying it. It's good. May have to do a sat one soon. Same. Like I played a little bit of. I nearly went off the game because of the little problems I had at the start. Same. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry. Same. They had a really stupid bug with the game when it first came out. I don't know if you remember. Obviously, when you set up a server, there could only be 20 structures on the whole server. which means that their thinking seemed to be there was going to be, I don't know, maybe 4 squads of 5 people, so they'd have just enough to make the basic bases. But that was, people play a lone wolf in this, people build stupidly extravagant bases, they don't need to, but they do it anyway. So I stopped playing for a while because unless you create your own server, it's virtually impossible to play the game. They seem to have fixed all that, and it's working a lot better. They've understood that there are things that, you know, aren't working too well, and they've turned them off and are going through them. So they seem to be doing updates and fixes. Are you playing by yourself? Sure, if you want to jump on. We're on Helium 4 EU. Yeah, if you want to. Like I said, we're on Helium 4 on the EU server. Take it all. Let's see what position we're in. To build some more colony sheathage. Don't think we're going to out our copper anytime soon. Right. 40 points. 30. Then I need another load for that. So what does it take to make one of these fellas? Plastic, steel, iron, aluminium. Steel. Plastic. Iron. Aluminium is yeah, so I'll do is I'll chuck them in here. I'll need, if you've got an opportunity to, there's a couple of glass saps needed. There you go. How's one find us? Our base is 3.3 latitude, 10.3 longitude. there a minute ago. Oh. Why aren't you letting me in? Aha. Now I need to build a habitat. What did you pick when you created the character? Cool, it's actually the one spec we're missing. I went ranger, we've got a scientist, we have an engineer who's currently AFK for a little bit due to moving. Do they start off with any weapons or anything to start off with? Oh fuck. Oh, one of you bastards. Come back here, you prick. Two of them.
Vitals dropping.
Starting to hurt a bit.
Let me chop your legs off, you bastard. How many of these friggin' things is there?
Seek medical assistance immediately.
Medical assistance would be...
Vitals dropping.
Now you lose a fucking leg. Some of these seem a bit too OP. But these are all supposed to be young. You fucking finally, you bastard.
Vitals stabilized.
Feeling much better now.
Let's see if I can make some more size. What if size metal pipe, make a couple more. Not lead. Oh yeah, I'll go. the talons. Wrong place. Get back over there, food. So you build hallways. Still got a while for the habitat. Habitat, copper, tons of that, and tons of the rest of it we're fine for that one. We're only building a couple of them. One of them, we got shit for that. Should be okay for that. Disconnected. Got the resources for these. How about this big thing? Oh, we're not going to be able to build that vehicle laboratory and the one that makes the droids and stuff for a little bit. We need a fair few weird things for that. We should be able to get your dome built and the habitat built. We literally just need things. Also, I need to build stuff on this, don't I? Oh, iron ingot. We need so much more iron, I think. Get on here now. Everyone's disconnecting. Next bit. This will be okay. Next bit. Seems to all be okay. Yep, hallway seems to be fine. So next build the habitat. I'm probably going to build a hallway, habitat, hallway and a dome. And then, yeah. Engineering. I'm not that far away technically, there's double the points really. What I might do is I might get all this melee done. 40, 40, 30. Let's have a look down this way. Need 30 for that.
Ooga booga.
What the hell was that? Ugh. Right, I need about 33 more bloody points. Is plastic easy? Plastic actually is what we had to go before. To make plastic, you need carbon and hydrogen. Now carbon, we've got a load of already. Yeah, we're plenty fine for carbon. What we'd have to do if you wanted to make plastic is we have to go and get those barrels and go all the way to the hydrogen place. Sure, sure. What we'll do is, give us a second, see how much plastic I actually need. Don't need plastic for that. We need 2 plastic for that. We need 10 plastic for your biodome bit. But I'll need 4 plastic. I actually only need about 4 plastic. So if you, how much plastic do you need to make your bandages and stuff? 2 per. Now if I want to make everything, including the architectural biodome thing, I will give it a second. Split 8. Split. No, it shouldn't be too much of a bother. Split again. Well, there's 4 plastics at the moment in there, so you can make 2 bandages just to try it out. And then when we've got a minute, if you want, or when we've got a bit of time, we just need to basically all load up with a load of barrels, and then we'll go and get some more. I've currently got just enough plastic to get the things I need built, but we do need, I'd probably say out of all the materials we've got, we do need iron. That's our main thing at the moment. Lots of iron actually, because I need to make more sheets metal. My faithful Bashan rock. It's actually no base metal. Oh, hang on something. Oh, there's two of them, is there? Why'd you always run away, you... There you go, you prick. Oh, another one. I find these the most annoying baddies because they just hit and run. At least every other monster you face kind of, you know, stands there and fights you. Let's have a look. I need habitation 17, so I need a shitload more. A trusty bastion rock will help me. Ah, of course. Not when it gets destroyed. We have walking simulators, we have rock bashing simulators. That's just how this one rolls. Piss something off, I piss something off. Whoop. Back here. Yeah. Dick. Ooh, put it on him. Also got 20. Might go up a few smelting, but let's see if we can try and fill out the inventory a little bit better. And then I'll go and smelt everything. And hopefully I might just have enough to build a habitat, which means I can build at least the foundations to the base. build a couple of habitats, a couple of get back here. A couple of habitats, a couple more halls, and then the biodome, which means we can start making our own food. Well, I've not found anywhere that's given me seeds for anything, so I wonder if it's just something that's automatically done. Walk down. Game on. A random base or an hour base? It's only got a little bit of a wall around it, and everything else is kind of open. That's probably our base. Hello. Yeah. Because if you're Marine, I mean, you could try. Obviously, you get that head start for the military part. We don't use them. I actually use Discord. If you've got that at all, because if you actually go down my Twitch page, there should be a button to our Discord. Yeah, you're more than welcome to jump in. We're in game room 3 sort of thing, so you just jump in.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not bad, not bad. Just felt a little while ago that I kind of missed this game and see how it was doing.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to what I'm doing.
Yeah. They have improved a lot of the kind of really stupid bugs, but there's still loads of other bugs. The biggest problem I found that there are things in the talent tree that actually are not in the game yet. Some happily say coming soon on it. So you can kind of look and go, okay, brilliant. Some actually are supposed to be in the game, but there's a bug they're currently in the process of fixing because the talent tree has changed from when I first played. When I first played, it was stuff like, you know, munitions expert and all this sort of stuff. But because certain things haven't been fully fixed, if you go, for example, with some of the weapons, the ammunition for it, you can't build. because the game's asking you to learn a skill that's actually not accessible anymore.
Wait, for which one?
I know that if you try and build like, let's have a look. I think it's one of the ammunitions, like for example, pistol charges. There's pistol charges in the forge. Now they're called laser cells now. If you try and make them, it says you need munitions expertise, which obviously is not in the game anymore. And apparently, a couple of the again, all in the forge, a couple of the magazines for the bigger guns, what you can't build, but you can find them in mines.
Huh.
But they are fixing it.
Yeah, they definitely changed a lot.
They have. I mean, that whole talent tree is very different from what I'm used to. Because I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I agree.
oh, do you also? Depends when you played. When I started playing this, when you loaded in the game, you actually had like a dome kit and like a survival pack. And you don't have any of that anymore. You're kind of left in the middle of nowhere and have to wander and find everything yourself.
Sorry about that. My roommate came to talk to me.
It's alright. It's alright.
Last part I caught was depending on last time I played.
Well, when depending on when you last played, when I last played, you spawned in the world and you had like like
a biodome.
Yeah. No,
Flags,
yeah,
bunch of-
all that, but not you don't have it anymore.
oh, no.
Hydration
Well,
levels
this
are
time
now
we give it.
satisfied.
Okay, question. When you spawn, what do you have in terms of weapons?
I have a pistol. Certain ones didn't, I believe, but I had a pistol. And I think if you're a marine, you get a knife as well.
Yeah, I got a knife, but the ability sucks. I gotta stop using it.
Yeah.
I've been using the mine stuff.
Also, your pistol. You be very careful with your pistol because unless you can salvage it, you will not be able to build charges. I made the mistake of using it when I was attacked a few times and I ran out of ammunition and I can't use it anymore.
Wait, what?
So,
Oh, that's
well, I've actually learned the ability to make the charges, but because they've messed it up, it keeps asking me for a different skill, even though I've learned the right skill to make charges from a pistol. So apparently fix coming soon. They're gonna sort that out, so that any of the bigger weapons you make, like the assault rifles and stuff like that, you won't be able to replace ammunition. You have to salvage them. But luckily, in one of the mines, you can actually get tons of ammunition for the assault rifle. And a couple of other little things that they kind of are fixing. They don't quite work very well.
so. What do they have for weapons so far?
The best weapon you can get at the moment.
Like in terms of early game for us.
For early game, it's a lot of melee weapons. The best weapon I found, and I've managed to learn, is actually a crab scythe.
Ooh, those are fun.
Which I've got a spare one in here.
So I made some aluminum ingots. I don't know if we need them.
To be honest, there's a one of these depositories actually have ore, but if any ore will work, so if anything you get, just chuck them in any of them, because everything does.
There's a lot of crab pieces.
Yep.
You guys have been busy.
We've been salvaging it. To be honest, half the stuff in these things we probably don't even need anymore. But just if you make anything, chuck them in one of these things, we'll hopefully be able to use it later.
Okay. Hey, do we have any spare iron?
We do in this one here. Do we have much in it? Yeah, there's. Where are you?
Okay, we got some healing here. I'm just looking through like depositories, seeing what we have for inventory.
Yeah, I've tried to name some of them. So there's one that says ore and bars.
Can I borrow one of these weapons in this one?
There should be in there. There should be a crab scythe you can have.
Crab, I can have it?
Yep, because they're not that difficult to make, and I've got enough resources to make them. You see, I started making things like machetes. Now the machete has a high crit rating, but it's still not very powerful enough compared to the crab scythe. The crab scythe is generally hit per hit, even because I think it gets a multiplier when it crits. Basically, even when the machete crits, it's still not quite as powerful as just using that crab scythe all the time.
Oh, okay.
Now, because you put the colony, if you go to one of the beds and use it, just like you did on that dome, it kind of saves. So if you
Nice.
die,
Saved.
you shouldn't. Yeah, yeah. If you die, you shouldn't appear all the way out in the middle of nowhere. You will appear here.
Oh my god, that's so mad 'cause it took me 20 minutes to get to you.
Yeah. It takes because the actual area you start in is fucking ages away. So just
Oh yeah, no. Like I died once getting here, so I kind of made a new character because I want that knife back.
but
I
this
don't know, man. It's a nice looking knife.
it's a good knife. It's a cool knife. I think I can learn to make it, but I think it's
Oh, I can. I need I need combat points though.
yeah. Well, what if you're gonna play every so often? Just if you concentrate on just doing that, because because I was the first one to play, I picked Ranger. Now Ranger gives you an equal points on each tree. But then luckily yourself and a couple of people from this group started playing, so I've got an engineer, a scientist, and obviously yourself as a marine. So if you just concentrate on like doing as much of that as possible, because it'd be quite nice to get turrets and stuff. Because
I don't mind. I don't mind working on damage.
yeah, because also the problem you got as well is I don't.
Hey, look, I'm going to concentrate for a second. Well, let's just say he's not friendly.
Where are you?
Oh, what the?
Yeah. Right, this is what I was gonna say to you.
What?
Basically, at night you get attacked. Wherever you are, you get attacked.
What the hell? These guys attack me. That is some fucked up shit.
It seems that maybe the bigger the group you are, the more that appear. But before it wasn't so much like this. So every time it gets night, like now, you'll find that two aliens per person. So if there's 3 of us here, 6 aliens should have started appearing in this area. And anything from the gnats all the way up to the really, really big crabs.
Good god, these things are glitched out. Thank you, Alpha Games, for scarring me for life.
The crab ones are pretty big and scary sometimes.
Oh, I don't mind the crab ones. I was just fighting 2 little arachnoids that are so small to hit, especially the crab side.
Well, the thing.
But when I can hit them, it's the 3 hit.
Well, there's one baddie that appears every time you mine that I hate the most, and it's those kind of crab things, because they don't move. They move too much to try and hit them, and then if you damage them to the point where they're very injured but not dead, they run off. You spend all your time trying to kill them for them just to bugger off. But there's also a weird thing compared to when you first started to now, is instead of you getting that kind of dome thing, you now get the ability, I think it's in structures when you look in your menu, to build like a makeshift hut to survive at night with.
Oh, debris hut.
Yeah, you got debris hut, and then you got huts using.
Ooh.
Luckily, we've got to the point where we made a barracks.
Crab huts.
Yep. Yep.
Oh god, what a scalyloid?
Scalyloid.
Pod huts?
Yep.
Good god.
All the huts.
Come on, really?
Yep. So I think, well,
I can make straight walls. And wall corners.
well
All I need is, ouch, rubber steel.
rubber, steel. You require a few things to make in the forge, and
I believe rubber is
I got
helium and carbon, right?
yeah, but I've actually got a load of rubber, because what I've also found is the only one on the map.
I've seen.
There's only one on the map, but there's actually a rubber tree.
Ooh,
But it's about.
those are nice.
Let's have a look. If I go through, the rubber tree is nearly 2,500 meters away.
Oh.
So
Well, I had to travel 1,500 meters just to get here, and that took me almost 15 minutes.
yeah, so it's one of those things where you kind of go on a day trip.
Yeah, no shit.
um,
Oh man, that's funny.
so I need to get. I'm going to learn how to build a habitat and get the rest of this sort of base built.
So I got so much more room. I need 29 more combat points. This ain't fair. I need more
do you,
stuff to kill.
trying to think. There's a couple of ways you can level up. If you build anything that's from the combat tree, you get combat points. Also, if you collect rocks and make them into bashing rocks, which is actually quite good to mine, not only do you get combat points for making the bashing rock, when you use a bashing rock to get to smash ore, you will spawn a baddie. It pretty much spawns every so often when you're mining. There will be something that appears.
What do you mean?
All the ore, in fact, anything in the game. If you're trying to get ore, if you're trying to, I don't know, hit a tree to get fruit, you will be attacked every certain percentage of ones you do.
Cool.
So the combat thing isn't so difficult because it's one of those constant. Whatever you do in the game, if you're doing science or you're doing engineering, you probably will get attacked at least once.
Cool. Bashing rock.
Yeah, it sounds like you
I'm
can get,
very easily amused.
but you can get a chisel, right? And it's still the hassle is to make a chisel. You might as well just have like 20 rock on you and make bashing rocks.
Bollocks. Oh shit, skelly pod.
There you go. You hit something, didn't you?
I pissed off the skelly pod, but he's running. I hit him once with the crab scythe.
Have you ever seen the worm in this? The giant worm?
Oh yes, he's quite frightening.
Yeah. Yep.
I've seen him glitched out really bad once. It was so funny.
Oh no, I've never seen him glitch yet.
Because he hit a floating rock,
Mhm.
and instead of disappearing into the ground like they normally do, all he did was just like he hit this floating rock, and all of his body parts moved into his head.
So he became compacted.
Oh yes, and then just kind of disappeared. And apparently I was running out of oxygen. But I'm pretty upset because the thing disappeared. Like the skelly pod ran.
That's what I hate about them. Every other creature will at least attack you until the end. This one doesn't. It will attack you and fucks off.
Dug into the ground.
Do you know, also, I don't remember them doing it. They could have done it, but I forgot about. Do you know if you try and run away or sometimes go somewhere higher, I've seen them jump and dive into you.
Rare, I've seen it. Hey, do we need plutonium?
Yeah, the plutonium's is quite a good one as well. Anything you get, just smelt and chuck in any box has got a free bit.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is wait until it's light, and then we're going to go and get copper. But you have to go past the worm bit to do it.
Ooh, tempting fate, are we?
It's more the fact that I'm at the point where because our engineer is moving house, and it's not going to be odd for I don't know when. I need 50.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
I need 50 engineering points to make a habitat, and I got 32.
Engineering points?
Mhm.
That shit with that rock, you get 20 engineer experience per hit. Like every time you break something.
That's true, but because the copper is, I suppose, because I know copper, because it's a rarer material, you actually get a few more points for doing it.
So I'm not sure which proficiency I'm increasing when I'm building these rocks, but okay.
When you build the rocks, I'm pretty sure it's.
It's when I'm smelting them.
Oh, smelting it'd be engineering.
Vitals dropping.
I'm beginning to think someone
So-
doesn't like me.
You need engineering points, correct?
Yeah, but
How about I'll just go out, break a bunch of shit, and I'll just leave all my rocks in one of the bins for you.
And I'll smelt them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you want to if you don't mind doing that, I'm quite happy with that.
Vital stabilized.
All I know is I'm gonna need another weapon soon. Mine took a bit of a beating.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a few more actually, because they're always handy to have. I started keeping a couple on me. It's magnesium and aluminum. It seems to be the thing that you always get tons of. Iron is something that you always go through really quickly though.
Yes, I totally see that. Well, at least my combat's up +2. Now I just need 28 more, so I can build the pistol. Oh man, back in the day, it used to be so much easier just to get bullets and shit. Like I used to be stocked and loaded on my private server.
Yeah, I think they've purposely made it so it.
Oh Jesus!
I do feel that they've made the game a little bit more difficult in the early game.
Yes.
It used to,
for sure.
because you used to start the game and go, okay, this is me or do the weapon, and
I definitely knew there's a reason I hated those things. Oh, he just jumped at me. You're not running from me. Get back here.
I think this is why a few people have decided to try and stack a little bit in speed so you can chase after them.
What the? Okay, you win. I gave up Skellypod. You win. He just noped his way up a freaking rock face. He's like, nope, I'm not being chased by this guy. I am out of here.
They use all the hacks.
Good God.
But that's the one thing I found weird about the game when you first go into it back in the day. You kind of started off in a decent position with, you know, equipment. So I think that's why they've kind of done it this way.
Need one more hearing point. Hey, are bandages hard to make?
You can make alien bandages or normal bandages. Normal ones are hard to make because you need to go into geysers and get gases and stuff. Or if you go to, from here, let's have a look what direction. If you head directly southeast, you eventually go to a dirty water area. And from there you can use your rock to bash banana leaves to get leaves, and bash red cherry trees to get cherries, and you can make them into alien bandages. Now we have tons of cherries in the base, but we can do some of the leaves, because basically when you tab into your inventory, there's above your actual guy is a primitive one, and you've got makeshift bandages.
He's back. I can have some fun here. Oh, there's 2 of them. Let's see if I can at least kill one. Oh, it's the injured one. No, come here. I heard they're gonna finish you all. God, they're fast. It was Giant Odebird. Do not make me take out my. He's gonna make me do it. I didn't want to do it, but he's gonna make me do it. I'm taking out my pistol. I'm going to freaking shoot him now. Why can't they just attack us with crabs? At least I know how to. At least I can fight a crab.
Yeah, the
Like,
crab's
they're
not changed.
fun.
The crab's not changing the way that they're actually not that difficult to kill, because they
It's
take.
really difficult to attack with a combat knife.
Well,
So much XP.
they changed, because I remember before you just had to kind of keep bashing it, but they changed it in the fact that you literally just have to take off 2 legs.
Wait, what?
Do you know the really big crabs?
Uh-huh.
you can actually kill them quicker. Instead of just hitting them in the head all the time, if you manage to rip off 2 of the legs, it kills them.
Wait, I can delimb them?
Yep, if you aim for the leg, yeah, if you aim for the legs, you will be able to take one off, and then you take the other one off, and then that's them done.
Oh my god, that is so awesome. Ooh, proficiency increased. I got +3 combat. Yay. I'm way too easily amused. This, I should be able to do this shit, bro. It's always fun playing a game you just stop playing for almost a year.
Yeah.
Because you gotta relearn everything again.
But it's good when you actually do something with it, though. There's so many early access games I've bought that I've gone back to and went, there's not much change in this, and it still doesn't work.
Oh yeah. Wait, why am I attacking with my sight? I'm an idiot.
But there's like there's mines in this as well.
If you're going to show your face
Vitals
here,
dropping.
you'll at least go ahead and
Starting to
attack
hurt a
me
bit.
at least once. Where I will promptly murder you.
Vitals stabilized.
I got one.
But I made the mistake of going there, going into one of the mines, collecting the really rare ore, and I went into one and you could just see this giant monster, and apparently it's a queen. I just kind of went, you know what, I'm backing out of here.
Yeah, time to nope the hell out.
It's like, I'll come back here when I've like got fully automated weapons, and hopefully I can turn up here in a giant walker.
Seriously, something about how bright my screen is.
What have you done? You're injured.
Oh, am I?
Don't know.
Oh, that's fine. Is there a possibility to have, like, is it possible to turn down the screen brightness?
There must be in options.
Weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
God damn it. Oh, you got 10 barrels of H core. Do you want me to go and make plastic?
Oh, that hurt. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think I may have minorly lost the base. Oh no, I found it.
Well, you're
I
part.
get lost.
Well,
I
remember,
get lost easy.
you're part of the colony now. So, if you select your hand map and you press the left mouse button, it will cycle through the beacons we've left around things that are helpful.
Ah.
We one for base and where copper's put, and where we found berries and leaves and all this other shit.
Oh, so you got a few beacons then. How long have you been playing for?
I've done 3 streams on it, and they're about a couple hours each, and I've played for maybe an hour or 2 in between that, so probably about 8 hours.
Fair enough. Ooh, forge. Oh, that's some cool shit in here.
So much other stuff to actually, oh crap, to eventually build, you know, like the, because were you were you playing when there was 2 planets to go to?
I was playing when there was one.
Yeah, there's 2 planets now.
Wicked.
One is the smaller moon, I think it might be the actual one, the blue ones you see in the sky, and it's somewhere you can go just to I think just to kind of mine stuff, but it can be quite hostile. There's a few creatures on there that are not on here. But you can only get to it with through a craft you can make with the laboratory.
So I'm just putting like a crap ton of rock in here. I got about a stack and a half aluminum, 24 iron, and 23 magnesium I just put in here.
That's cool. I'll go and get
When I'm borrowing a pile of your rocks.
That's fine.
I should put the rest back.
Luckily, if you're looking for rocks, there's actually quite a lot that are just outside the base, but they get quite heavy if you get big stacks.
Oh, you got like an extra fucking stack in here. Never mind. I was kind of bored of a stack. I'm just building bashing rocks.
There's actually a giant quest chain you do, but I think they've actually it's broken. So you get the first couple to do, and then it stops.
Yes, yeah. Vitals dropping my ass. It likes to tell me things I already know. Ooh, a meat stew. I forgot I had that. Rubber trees, mine 1A, hydro, nitro, copper, smart base. No water?
You looking to probably, that's it. I think might have a spare glass jar. I think going in.
Oh, I got 2 jars. I'm wondering if you have a geyser somewhere.
No, basically, if you go, you got 2 options. There's actually the best one is. Do you know when you find like these trees? There's one with like a little lip, and if you jump onto it, there's a sap. If you actually use a jar on the sap, it actually is better for you. You can actually use it on dirty water as well, but it actually damages your if you use it on the dirty water, it will actually damage your food part. If you use a sap, it's actually better for you.
So where do I find those ones?
If you head roughly, what's it?
I want to run and check something real quick actually.
Southeast. Well, anyway, if you head southeast at any point, there's actually a big pool of water, dirty water. But on the outside of it, you'll find, I think it's a bluish tree, a quite tall one that's got a couple of like rings around it. You can stand on it. The bottom one will have these weird gloops on them, which will say tree sap.
Oh, okay.
And that's probably the better one.
So I'm going exploring.
That's cool.
I don't know if I'll make it home.
Well, if you die, you'll pay back here anyway, so it's fine.
Oh yeah. I'm going to check out a relay dish.
Yeah, there's a few things out. By the way, if you find satellites, you can actually bash both the solar panels and the middle part, and it actually can drop you some things like solar panels and circuits and all this sort of stuff.
Okay, what about solar panels that look like they're still
If you go to the really big kind of satellite dish and giant solar panels, it doesn't do anything.
That is so boring.
I don't know if they're part of the plot or something that we don't know about yet.
Oh, that is so lame. I was hopeful they actually did something. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That's a crab monster, I didn't actually want to fight one. Thank you very much, game. take off the thing's leg? Just
Yeah.
slice it with shit?
Yeah, you have to kind of aim for the legs and keep hitting. It does take a little while, but it's quicker to take one leg off than the second leg off than to just hit the middle part until he dies.
I think I'm making him bleed.
You're probably making him more angry, but he'll eventually get there.
Because he's got something like coming off of him in black clouds.
That's usually when he's about to kind of charge you.
So basically I should get the fuck out of here?
It probably should move out the way at least.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't think I'm making it home this trip. Gotta run. Cause I don't have any bandages left, so my health is like a third.
I think there is some first aid kits in one of the boxes.
Oh dude, I'm not making it that far. I'm not making it that far. He is on my ass and he is angry.
Suit breached.
God damn
Yeah,
suit breach.
that's not good.
System restored. Vitals dropping.
Oh, it's like my vitals are critical. I am running out of oxygen. I just ran out of stamina. And it's like nighttime, so shit.
Oh yeah, it's nighttime, so we're gonna get attacked again anyway.
Suit breached. System
I can
restored.
see his face. But all I see is red. God, this AI voice is so
Seek
annoying
medical
right now.
assistance immediately.
Medical assistance would be great.
He does seem a bit patronising every so often, doesn't he?
Vitals stabilized.
Pardon?
You do your kind of your eternal monologue sort of thing in the game is a bit patronising.
Yeah.
Kind of says stuff, I would like to drink, and it's like, oh, fuck off.
Well, it's just repeating over and over. My vitals are critical. It's like, come on, I know this already. How about you do something else to help me? Ooh, med kit. Can I use one?
Yeah, if you need it. See, ones they can be farmed. Where there's a mine where when you first go in the start of the mine, there's a corpse which you get a key card off, and then if you turn left, there's a door you open, and there's tons of boxes. Every single one is empty except for one that says it's a ammo box, which gives you assault rifle ammunition, and one that says survival box, which will give you some bandages and a med pack, and pretty much every time you go into it, it respawns.
Oh, that's cool. So, how do you open? Like, how do you view the cryptexes? Don't you need a biodome for that?
Well, in the biodome, do you remember there was a laptop?
Yeah.
In this, when you do the science side, you can build a computer desk which you can put inside your armor, inside the barracks. So you have to build a computer desk first before you can use them. So they're basically sitting in there until we can actually build
Okay.
a desk.
Okay. Playing some. Not playing with a game that I played in a while. Not right now. Okay. I have no idea what that is. Nice. That was fun.
At some point I'll have to go back into the mine because you have to go to the mine to get lithium, so you can make batteries to be used on your torch, otherwise it runs out.
Oh, that's exciting.
Now when it's pitch black, it's kind of quite spooky.
There was so much sarcasm laced there.
I know, I know. There's difference. I have the fear.
Pistol jump.
It's not available yet, but what happens? I've noticed.
Coming soon, not cool.
I know. So if you jump with any of your guns, they don't do anything.
Yeah.
So you have to learn how to jump and fire. But it's coming soon. The dishes will.
Not fair.
The dishes will be interesting because from what I read about the dishes, satellite dish things, basically they'll be able to tell you what's, you know, in a local area for baddies and other shit. Oh, it's night time, isn't it?
Oh, what the? Come on, really?
Yep.
I have to fight the gnats. They're so annoying.
There's 3 that usually randomly will attack you. You got the big crap, the gnats, and the other one. There's one, I forget what it's called, that seems to fire weird, disgusting shit at you.
Yeah, I've already fought a couple of them. Oh, I hate these guys.
The jumping gnats.
Oh, these arachnids just spitting shit at me.
Yeah, that's the ones.
Oh, go. Oh, I'm dead. Good night. Goodbye. It was nice seeing you all. God damn it. Like, there's 2 gnats and a freaking arachnid around the base.
Right, where is it?
Oh. Are you just a bundle of joy? There's a freaking gnat going through the wall.
Vitals dropping.
Starting to hurt a bit.
Vitals stabilized.
Oh.
Are them all dead? Oh, there it is. Wait, motherfucker.
Oh.
Trying to
You got it, okay.
get inside our barracks. Bastard.
Dude, he's halfway through. Suck on that. One of the arachnids, I thought he was getting away. He, got persuaded by us. Oh. Can't I just mine in peace? I know it's the middle of the night, but come on. I don't need to be punished this much. Not by a coward.
You're never allowed to mine ever.
I'm not about to let some coward creep tell me that. Crap. That is a really... Oh, that's what you're doing. I was about to say, that's a really bright red light. I realized you're just placing some.
God damn it, why can't I build this? It says it overlaps. Why are you overlapping? What the hell is it overlapping? It's overlapping literally the hallway bit. Well, the plan was to try and connect it to this.
Not quite working as you wanted to?
Sadly not. Sadly not. Oh, that's true. You have to. Is that? That's a pain in the butt because I wanted to kind of build. Because you can build it, then you have to build. My plan was to build the airlock onto that because you can actually select each area you can open up.
Nice.
Because you can actually have a couple of 3 locks on it. But it won't let me do it. God damn it. Ah, fuck it. We'll do this.
Some tells I'm gonna be going through a fair few action rocks. I've already went through 3 so far since I've been out here.
Pretty common, pretty common.
Oh, Jesus, he just came out of nowhere. I get 20 combat points for hitting him with a rock.
Clear dehydration detected.
Water would hit the spot.
Well, I got bored and the only way for us to fix this is I'd actually have to demolish the whole lot of that and just build an airlock onto the front of the door.
Ooh, I got him.
Because my
Hell yeah.
plan was... Isn't that because we need to actually finish building it?
Hydration levels are now satisfied.
That's some thirst-quenching goodness.
I did like you have to pressurize to get in, but you don't need to pressurize to get out again. Open titanium. Fucking hell.
So here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
How long until we get a fabricator defigured?
Fabricator.
Like how much material defigured we need?
I think we've actually got the ability to make a fabricator, but you can only make them inside our habitat.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm pretty sure you put it right in the middle of the habitat, don't you?
Yeah, but we're actually in the process of making a habitat now.
Ooh, what do you need?
Okay at the
Oh, looks like walls.
yeah, okay at the moment.
Rubber and steel.
Now what I want to make.
Oh, what the? Well, that tripped me out.
The couplings don't attach.
Okay. Scalia pod. Someone's fighting one.
What do you need to make a biodome to put at the end of here? Let's see if I've got. Let's have a look.
To put where?
Glass and steel and rubber. They've got a hallway bit here. I'm gonna try and build a biodome in it.
Isn't the biodome like that personalized shelter piece?
No, there's an actual biodome which is And so there's actually a biodome where you can actually start making your own food.
Oh, okay.
Right, so need more steel.
Rubber, glass, plastic, and steel. That's part of another guy.
Yeah, let's have a look. Just missing the glass. Oh, the funniness about making glass.
Let's do 75. Cow is not getting away. Well, I'm halfway to making pistols.
Nice. Right, in the Xenix, in the in the barrel depository, I've actually gave you enough materials required to make the biodome, which you should be able to couple on the end of the hallway. But I think sometimes you have to look at the end of the hallway for it to couple.
Ooh, a waterworks game. That's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in the furniture tab.
Found it quite weird in trying to put things on. It kind of like doesn't want to connect, but if you look at it the right way, at some point it seems to hit it onto it. Sometimes it's really fucking stupid. Sometimes you literally have to look at the bit you wanted to connect it to before it works. Hopefully it works, because it had, like, my idea was actually have all this connected up together, but it doesn't seem to like it sometimes.
Oh, what the?
Oh, come on, Dome, don't be a dick. Because I had problems connecting that hallway up, but I literally had to kind of do it at a, look at a weird angle, like at here or something stupid, and it kind of connected, but I don't know if it's just going to be a dick. It sounds like it looks like you can't even just build on its own. It has to connect to something.
I know I need medical assistance. I know. But this thing needs even more medical assistance than I do. Because it's going to stretcher.
God damn it! It's being a dick.
Yeah, so is this thing. They really like to run.
Maybe. Let's get these walls built if possible. It's like this habitat never ends.
What the hell?
What's up?
Jackalos.
Is that the big kind of worm thing?
Uh-huh.
They're not that difficult to kill.
No? Okay. Looks like a big and ugly from up from where I was sitting.
Yeah, right. You fell.
What the? How did... I fell 2 feet.
That's the one thing they haven't fixed in the game. Sometimes you can fall a distance and be okay, and sometimes you can fall a distance and it's like, how have I nearly died? How is that possible to nearly die for that fall?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm asking. That was like, really like 2 feet. I had a lot of cool stuff.
See, that seems to be connecting, but I don't know why. Because that looks like it's connected onto, but still says no. There you go. Nice. So we now have rooms in here to actually start building stuff. I think maybe might have to build another coupling and build another habitat, because I think there's quite a lot of stuff you can put in habitat.
Oh yes,
There's
definitely.
tons of stuff, so I actually might change one of the walls and make another like hallway and a habitat onto it. But for now, this will be fine. So not bad. That looks awesome.
And it's getting dark, so I'm making my way back to base.
Alright, guys, what I'm going to do is, it's quite late, it's about nearly 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm working tomorrow.
Oh, ouch.
So I am going to log off. Thank you all for playing. We'll probably jump on again tomorrow night. We'll play it about this time, you know, every night or two. So more than welcome to use our Discord for any if you want to, or jump on and play with us if you want, mate.
Alright, that sounds good.
We play also, to be honest, we play quite a lot of different games. So if you're ever bored, just have a look at our Discord and see what people are playing and jump in and join in.
Sounds good.
Alright, so thank you very much, guys, and I shall catch you later.
Have a good one.